So you just got back from vacation?
Yes, fresh off vacation.
Yeah, you don't look any tanner.
Now look, I'm gonna put a little of this aloe on your back, okay? Should make you feel better.
So, I don't really know.
I am of very Eastern European heritage, so even when I do get sun, it doesn't show much. No, we were in some cloudy areas, so yeah, it was awesome. We went up to the Salmon River and surfed on a wave called Peace Wave.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
Wow.
me and my buddy got there Monday at 6, and it was 105 degrees.
Holy cow.
Yep, very hot in the canyon there, right outside of Riggins, but lots of cool water. So
Good, yeah, so you cool off.
kept
that
Ruby
sounds
cool
fun.
down, kept myself cool down. So we stayed there a night and then went up, just kept going up the river all the way up over Whitebird and up Lolo Pass to the Lochsaw.
Oh, that sounds like a good time.
It's beautiful, like the furthest inland rainforest, I think, in the world. So a lot of ferns, beautiful like emerald, like deep pool waters. It's really good kayaking at high water.
Wait, is this like the blue thing that I've heard about, or no?
No.
Okay.
No, this is like green, like these pools are super deep, big rocks, big features.
We're gonna have to draw me a map. So
Definitely.
then I can go.
I will,
really
yeah.
check it out.
It's actually pretty close to Missoula, so
Oh, okay.
it's just south of Missoula.
Awesome.
Yep, up the
Well,
pass.
now you're back to drink wine.
Back to drink
So
wine,
what a
yeah.
tough life.
No more fishing.
Yeah, you got it
now
hard.
it's just wine drinking.
Yeah,
So
crummy life. Anyway.
I'm not complaining.
Yeah, you shouldn't. You really shouldn't. Also, because I'm gracing his presence, and my name is Carrie, and I'm with Tastings, and then today we have Tom.
Yep, with Tosteman Wines. For those who haven't seen a video yet, we're a distributor. We've been working with Sarah since she's opened here, and even before that at Tavern. And yeah, I've been with the company for 13 years, and we very rarely pick up new brands.
Yeah, I'm
but
super excited.
Yeah,
Way cool wines here.
We have a new brand, and the reason we don't pick them up very often, we do have a lot of Walla Walla wineries. Steve, when he was putting his catalog together, his portfolio together, really got in early. So we have a lot of the old school
you do.
Walla Walla guys. So it's good to have some new blood and bring in a new brand.
Fresh meat.
Not only for us, but for you guys in the market. So.
Yeah, I love this bubble, so I'm super excited.
Yeah, Grosgrain is the winery.
Love these bubbles.
So they started, Matt and Kelly started, I guess he's been making wine now for 6 years. They lived in LA and got into the wine industry and wanted to get out of kind of the rat race of LA and really get into the wine industry. And she's from Seattle, so they were familiar with Washington. And he went to enology school, graduated, and
Nice.
he's a winemaker now. So he's worked for a few different wineries. We got introduced to him through Dunham, so he was the cellar master at Dunham in 2017.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, they didn't want to get, property and jump right in so soon. But they, this is sooner than they wanted to. So they found this winery up for auction actually, and couldn't pass it up, so they have it. So there's like a guest house, and that's where they do their production.
Oh, awesome.
Yep, it's in Walla Walla, and really, really small production still. So everything that we're tasting today, there's only 150 cases made.
Oh, wow, yeah, that is really small production. Well, the wines are awesome, so even though it was sooner than he wanted to be in it, he knows what he's doing, like, right off the bat.
No, they have a vision. They're very kind of non-interventionist, which you'll find they really like to express the fruit, and they love sparkling wines. So that's what we're drinking first. Is this Pet Nat, or Petulant Natural. It's some call the like little brother of champagne. So the secondary fermentation happens in the bottle. Oftentimes you'll get Pet Nat that is very cloudy.
Yeah, most of them I see are.
Yeah,
this
because
one's
they don't filter. Yeah, so they disgorge this, which means they riddle. So they turn the bottles. They freeze the neck, and that gets all the spent yeast cells down to the neck. Yep, and they open it, and it pops out, and then they recap it, and we get to enjoy this really fresh really unique pet nat. So this is the grape is Lemberger, which Walter Clore, the godfather of Washington wine, really was big on. So he brought it over from Austria, planted it in Washington. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Blaufränkisch over there, but they planted it hundreds of acres in Washington at one point, and they couldn't sell it. They think maybe the name.
People can't pronounce it.
Well,
That's
they
the
confuse it
thing.
with the cheese, the stinky
Also,
cheese.
yes, I was just gonna make a comment about that too.
Yeah.
The cheese.
Which seems crazy, but yeah, it didn't work. So they ended up ripping most of it. And I think there's only 50 acres left.
Wow.
So this comes from the oldest blocks. Kiona owns this, planted in 1976. So they pick super early. You can see. I mean, it's a dark grape,
Yeah.
and this is hardly has. I mean, it's a pale.
Yeah, it is light and
Not even salmon. I mean, it is really light.
Yeah, it is really light. I get a lot of green apple notes on this wine as well, just right away, right off the bat, nose and palate.
Mm-hmm.
It's good.
Yeah, I think you nailed it for sure. It's super fizzy, very refreshing, really, really high toned. Everything is high toned
Yeah,
about
it is.
Like you say, green apple.
Yeah.
You know, ripping acidity, and that comes
Yeah.
from picking like super early.
Yeah.
And you can preserve a lot of that. So it's it's really tart.
It is tart. It is tart, but it's not. It's very enjoyable and very refreshing. But also, I still think that it's a great wine headed to fall too. If you still want some bubbles,
Definitely.
for fall.
All right, on to Chardonnay.
I really enjoyed this one as well. I enjoyed all of them. But yeah, I say that every time. It's like I'm paid.
So this is French Creek Chardonnay. So he has, you know, when you're a brand new winemaker and you have no pedigree, the only thing you have to go on is your philosophy of winemaking. So you're going out, and most of these vineyards are, you know, these blocks are spoken for. So you really have to, you know, sell yourself and have the farmers behind you and into what you're doing. So that's what he does. So and he gets year contracts on everything. So it keeps him really fluid. So he can, you know, really flexible as far as where he gets his fruit from.
Yeah.
I was shocked that he got French Creek Chardonnay. I mean, for us, we're familiar with French Creek because Sleight of Hand,
Yeah.
the Enchantress is French Creek, and Justin from Vapiano also makes a French Creek Chardonnay.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it's some of the best Chard in Washington. So
When I get some more.
now we have another one
Now
to
you have
add
more.
to the quiver. Yeah, totally. So this is definitely, you know, he wanted to keep some, you know, tradition as far as Chardonnay. So there's a small percentage that's malolactic, so
Yeah.
secondary fermentation, which you tend, you know, to get some of those, you know,
I feel it.
roastier flavors
I
or
also
and
feel
low
the
palate
mouthfeel.
weight.
Yeah, yep.
But with just a small percentage, 25%, you don't get an overwhelming, you know, like richness
Creamy.
to it. Creamy.
Yeah,
Yes.
it's not creamy, but
Exactly.
it has some weight still.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's got a third new oak, but they're the big puncheons, so it's pretty minimal oak, I would say.
Yeah.
And then again, apple.
Yep. Why popular?
Sorry, guys.
Thomas friends outside of us like, yes, apparently.
It's all work.
You know?
Promise, it's all work.
Yeah, I really like this Chardonnay. The oak on it isn't overpowering. It's not a huge oak bomb. I don't know, it's pretty nice. You have a little popcorn or something, and just a little bit, just enough little bit oak.
Yeah, it gives it just enough palate weight to you know, kind of raise its hand and say,
Yeah.
hey, this Chardonnay you're drinking.
Yeah.
Without using stainless and getting it really, you know, the mid palate kind of wonky. So
Yeah, I dig it. I
yeah,
dig
lots
it a lot.
going on there.
It is a cool Chardonnay.
All right.
And this is a real cool Grenache.
100% Grenache. Yes, you got it. This is from a vineyard in Milton Freewater.
I just love the color. I mean, it looks so pretty in the bottle. Also green, the clear green bottles. But yeah, it's really pretty.
Yep. So he's into Grenache, big time. So they have some more planted on their estate. But this is a vineyard over in Milton Freewater that they get their Grenache from. So it's 100% single vineyard. Again, they are they don't just pick early for the whites; they also pick early for the reds.
Okay, yeah.
I mean, you can see. I mean, Grenache usually is
much darker.
It stains the glass.
Yeah,
definitely.
This could fool somebody visually that is a Pinot almost.
Yes.
Yeah.
For sure. In a blind, I would say.
This is a Pinot, but yeah.
Yeah, definitely. So picking
So
early
pretty.
and 5 months in neutral barrel really lets you discover what Grenache tastes like from that area, and there's really no masking this fruit whatsoever. This is just fermented, bottled, and we get it. So it drinks really fresh, really light.
Yeah, it is super fresh. I mean, the nose smells fresh. Yeah, this is a gorgeous wine. It's cool. It's different for a Grenache if you're a normal Grenache drinker. This covers a lot of like Pinot fans. I think even would really enjoy this.
Yeah.
And Grenache drinkers, everybody.
Yeah, it does have some whole cluster, I think, which helps with the finish, but also gives you that kind of, that fresh, kind of tingly sensation.
Yeah, I love it.
Palate. Yeah, and again, food. I mean, I think
this is a food wine.
Yeah, I like. If you can get your hand on pheasant, I think pheasant would be really good, or like maybe like Cornish game hen, something like that.
Well, the
Quail.
holiday ones with like the cranberries.
Mm-hmm.
And some little orange zest or something with this wine, I think would be really good.
Yeah, I actually get raspberry cranberry on here.
Yeah.
Some of those Pinot notes for sure.
A little citrus though for that acid to complement, even though cranberry's high in acid.
Depends how you prepare them.
Yeah. I'm just talking now.
Nice. It's the afternoon too.
Yeah,
It's not even evening yet.
It's not even evening. Yeah.
This is our first drink.
So everybody warn Cody when I get home. We've got a lot to say. Yeah, these are all really good wines, and I'm so happy that you picked them up. I'm definitely excited to see what more down the future even they come out with. And
yeah, so they make an entire lineup. It's hard to bring everything in.
Yeah,
they make
absolutely.
2 pet nats, a Semillon, and then this Lemberger. Yep, they do Syrah, they do Rhone Blend.
Wow, they do a lot.
They do a Rosé, which they call Blush, which is pretty cool. The labeling is more along those lines. Yeah, definitely.
They're not afraid.
What else do they make? And going forward, they're going to have 3 Syrahs that really express terroir. So they got some property
awesome.
in Lake
I love
Helene, which is awesome. Yeah.
Cool.
So it's a really cool, fresh project. It's nice to have in our portfolio. It really complements everybody else. It doesn't compete with anything that we have. So that's always something we look for as well. And for what we get, I think the price is really good. So.
Yeah, absolutely. I definitely agree. Yeah, these wines are all really cool. Also, the wife used to be a fashion designer, you said?
She was a fashion designer
so immediately
in LA.
I was like, sold. I'm going to love it.
I think that's really the cool
the labels are so cool.
Yeah, and he was actually a tax attorney in LA, so
Nice.
Definitely a departure.
There's a weird couple.
For sure.
Anyway.
Yeah. But they're living their dream now, and
I love
if you're in Walla Walla, they have a tasting room and they have a guest house that they rent out. I think I haven't been there yet. We picked these guys up I guess we've been selling them for about a month.
Oh wow, they're
Sarah
really
has actually definitely been selling a lot of the Pet Nat.
Yeah, it's good.
So that's been doing really well, and it's fun to bring these other ones out for you guys to try. So
Yeah. So come on down to Tastings and get these really cool wines. Again, if you buy all 4, it's 15% off, and individually per bottle, it'd be 10% off for the week. So yeah, really good deals going on some really cool wine that's still great for the cool weather. Because also I think this would be good with a little chill on it. I'm sorry, hot weather. It's not cooled down at all, except today. Yeah. Anyway.
Yeah. Well, cheers.
Yeah. No, I'm testing everybody. What's our motto? The Tastings motto.
The Tastings motto.
We've cheered it every time. It's fine. Life is too short
To drink bad wine.
to drink bad wine.
Cheers. Agreed.
Oh, hey, Todd.
Harry, I just realized
What?
we only have 3 3 wines, not 4 wines.
Oh shoot.
Yeah.
Messed up.
Yeah, we screwed that up.
Yeah, we did. There are only 3 wines.
We
There's only
need
3
to
wines.
fix that.
Yeah, we need to fix that.
What day is?
It's a, yeah,
That's like
yeah,
4 days.
It was 4 days ago.
4 days.
It was 4 days ago.
No, it was
Yeah,
3 days ago.
It was 3 days ago. 3 and 4, it's all the same.
We cannot get 4 and 3 straight.
No, I can't.
But we're gonna get a fix going forward, correct?
Yes, yeah, 3 wines.
Just 3 wines.
Just